It's in the game.
Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. They'll go to the ground. They start the afternoon with a run, and it goes nowhere. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist. You just got to keep
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they turn it into a defensive score. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
keep it in the air. Now improvising. On the move, he fires. Complete downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped him pick up that first.
These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally, and they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year. Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. That's caught. It's Taylor. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. Georgia going up tempo.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past.
Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back. And here's the thing. That's the...
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't. Fires deep toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You're the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer. Getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it behind the line. It's Allen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff that becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Snags it over the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one they had to have a plan for one of the best receivers in the country, so they're double covering him. You can't do anything else, and still they can't prevent this guy from making the catch and getting the first down.
He's going to run it, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job on the defense, getting him to the ground for no gain.
Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Fires complete on the crosser. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Allen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
It's a nice job by the receiver working.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game and all slippery. I don't know if that's...
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. May Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Looking to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by Dave. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Williams.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Really nice job locking in by the quarterback that time on third down. That was the completion you had to have. If you're only down 3-0, I get it. It's your second.
Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Dogs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. First play of the drive wants to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Dogs want to move quickly. Wants to fire on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Rides to back and leaves it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Quick completion on the out route. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's fun?
He wants to take the top off. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. The throw to the outside is complete. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll go hurry up here. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Under fire. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Fires left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And this...
Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't do. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Georgia going up tempo.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking left. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Pressure coming. He wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defensive coordinator was really...
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's the pressure. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous fuel. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in. When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Allen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Off the play fake. He lets one fly deep. Got his man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out. Like, a lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Second down coming up. The RPO, it's complete. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Backed up now, here's second and long.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in third and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but man, does he have a good feel, and he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble, nice job getting the first down.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. Fires to the right. He's got it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Wants to throw it. Bring in the heat. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass. And
the goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Taylor. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Defense did a great job.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's a heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
To the air on second down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to...
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, and second down's coming up. Offense in a bunch formation. Gonna swing it on second down. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Georgia going up tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
That had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Back to pass on second down. Shoots it to the left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Makes the catch. It's Allen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about...
Wants to go up top on first down. Sends it downfield. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
One of One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film.
Gonna let it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, I think you know the situation.
The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and
There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, this place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the ground, it's Allen. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
you know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Dogs moving quickly to the line.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? Third down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Taylor. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win it. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Safe completion on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Going deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Oh, you know.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete to the left. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight in this one. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for it all. Catch and stride inside the 15. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
You can sense the...
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. First play of the drive, wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You're going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Offense in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Extending the play. He throws into the middle of the field. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Dogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He's got it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams.
And that's perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, they're trailing in this game late. The defense knows it, so they're...
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And it they're going to open this drive with a pass. The sure hands, it's Williams. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. You know the offense was watching film, and they saw all these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
And this throw is incomplete.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Forced out of the pocket. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's a running room. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Final play of the quarter coming. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Got it set up on the outside. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Scrambling away. himself. Spins away. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Bulldog! Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Trying to punch it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it, you hurry it. This quarterback's just got to settle.
Touchdown, dog! Trying to start the drive with a pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Georgia going up tempo. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. To the air on 1st down. Right on the money.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They are letting the big dogs eat on the ground.
Pound, 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 the dog pound. Run the football, be physical. You can go back when Vince Dooley won a championship. Herschel Walker. You go all through the names. So many great running backs that run with an edge that are dogs.
Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll move the tight end. Pulls it and fires to the left. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it but the interception has this offense in business. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Going up top. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man, it's Taylor. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Great place to start for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it in the middle, it's White. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Wants to go up top. Firing to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds his man, it's Taylor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. Flips it out on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's White. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. It's caught. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Gonna look downfield again. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've...
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking.
To throw on second and short. Going to try to get it himself. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete, denying a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Off play action. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Immediately fires to the middle. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Bulldog! This offense has it with really good field position. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throws to the tight end. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone it.
And it's picked off for the fourth time today. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Never say die attitude.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pit?
Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to fourth.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Working that left side now. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's White. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Both of you guys played in this rivalry. Jesse, what's your most impactful memory?
My senior year, 1st and 1 on the goal line, and the Bulldogs had Marcus Stroud and Richard Seymour, 2 first-round picks at D-tackle. Coach Spurrier called Red Snoopy, which was a quarterback sneak. I didn't get it. Called it again on 2nd down. I didn't get it. Called it again on 3rd down. I didn't get it. On 4th down, he subbed our running back. He came in the huddle and says, Red Snoopy, jump over the top, idiot. And we scored a touchdown.
That is...
Oh, it's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They all out of space. The 10. Touchdown. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's White. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. Georgia going up tempo. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. This feels like 4-down territory. 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Bringing it back. Past the 10. Touchdown, Gator! The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Power football with the run. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the...
He lets it fly. Oh, Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. Hit! Tight end now in motion. Pulls it, fired, complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Grab near the marker. It's Williams. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Lost to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Great job by the defense.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On third down, going up top. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Dawgs! He'll start this drive firing. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. grabbed over the middle. It's White. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Simple call, excellent execution, moves the sticks on third down.
These QBs and receivers, man, they run this route in practice thousands of times. So it's nice to see them come out here and execute it in game conditions. Great job with the timing, great job with the depth in the route. Nice work between those two.
Quick handoff. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to run for it. Nice move there. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone in the 14. Wide receiver going in motion. Under fire. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Now the play fake. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Back to pass. It's Nolan.
On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Looking for the wide out. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Defense is coming after him. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his...
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Nolan. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. He has first down yardage at the 46.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the...
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Georgia, 0.
They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 60.
To throw, it's Nolan. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the look.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this one is caught. Then he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust as their first. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Dropping back, it's Nolan. The pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his target. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Takes off in a bootleg. Lets it fly to the wideout. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Throwing again on second and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. That completion sets up a second down play.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this...
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to... And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Allen. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive...
Dropping back, it's Nolan. Quick throw to the left. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's... First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He cannot escape. It's a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Nolan. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's a comeback route. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And there's the tight end.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Nolan. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
And they get the completion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the completion made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass complete on a crosser. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense looking to throw the ball. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The Bulldogs come to the line with a hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, tight windows.
Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down. We're going to throw the football. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. What a grab in the end zone. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Looking to throw. It's Nolan. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot.
We need some important yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try here would be from 59 yards out. Back to throw again. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Looking for the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver grabs it. The offense recovers the fumble, but the clock winding down. That would have been a crucial turnover. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Time taken away. Offense set for one final drive. We're set for an exciting finish. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And this time it's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
This is a big mistake by the quarterback here.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after.
Scanning the field, it's Nolan. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on second down. This time it's complete. There's a line football. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Complete in the middle. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal. Here we go. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. Wants to go up top. Looking to get it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, the red zone.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
0.
They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Fit it in the window for the score.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wants to change this route. Going right to work up top. Snagged out of the air. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Works the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot.
There he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Nolan. Throws for the tight end. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Back to pass on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. It's on target and complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. Just making a play. Getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And the Bulldogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get in.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a difference a change of scenery makes, right? I mean, they went into a hostile...
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to...